Hi, thank you for your question. So, for anyone who's new, in my last video, I was talking about how my son's autistic, but at first, we honestly thought he had hearing loss. So did his doctors. He was diagnosed with it because he was so unresponsive to noise. That's not the case anymore, though. My son actually really likes loud noises. Like in my videos a lot, you can hear him like blasting music or screaming really loud. He's generally a really loud kid and he seeks out a lot of stimulation, like from music, from like videos he likes. But there is one sound he really doesn't like, and that's crying babies. One time he had to do a project for school where he had to list like 2 or 3 things he didn't like, and his top two were tacos and crying babies. One time my mom was watching The Midwife and my son actually likes that show. Which there's a lot of crying babies, so I'm like, what are you doing? Is this exposure therapy? But one day there was a baby crying and he's like, why is that baby crying? And my mom was like, "Ugh, it's okay, babies just cry sometimes." And literally this was him. Yeah? Well, I don't like crying babies. My son actually used to have this thing where he did not like the noise or the unpredictability of like animatronic toys, which doesn't seem like a big deal. But trust me, it is. Like, say we were at Walmart, right? And we go past an aisle and there was a toy that like lights up and starts like singing or talking when you walk by. He would lose it. Oh my god, one time I didn't even like think of this before it happened. But one time we went into Home Depot during Halloween and I forgot about how they have like those 6 foot tall animatronics. He was ready to lose it. But he actually overcame that, and he did it on his own. We had him in therapy, and they worked with him on it, but honestly, it wasn't super successful. He actually started exposing himself to it on his own. Like, he has some toys at home that make noise, and he would play them and then, like, stand back. Like, he'd do it in a way where he had some control over it. And now he's able to be around those types of toys. So now the only sound that he really cannot stand is crying babies.